Okay, so in this video, we'll take a look at diagnosing a Vaillant F75 fault code in under 3 minutes. So what does F75 mean? F75 will show up on your boiler when you have some type of pressure issue. The boiler will display F75 and it won't allow you to use the boiler until you've solved the issue. So in terms of what the issue could be, it's usually 3 things with F75. The first and most common is you don't have enough pressure in the boiler. The second is the water pressure sensor is blocked, and the third would be the pump not spinning correctly. So if you don't have enough pressure, this is the easiest one to resolve. The first thing you're going to need to do is find out where your filling loop is. Now, depending on your installer, you might have internal filling loops. Easiest way to check is to see if underneath the boiler looks similar to this bottom left hand picture. You should have 2 handles on it that are plastic saying closed on them. If you have those, then you just need to twist them 90 degrees to get them open. If not, somewhere on your pipe work underneath the boiler, you should have a silver flexi pipe, which will also be your filling loop. In terms of how to open that, it's just if it's 90 degrees, then it's shut. If it's in line with the pipe, that is open. So you're going to want to open both of the handles. You're going to hear water flowing through. Once you've got the boiler to about 1.5, then we're going to shut those off. Next issue you could have is the water pressure sensor is blocked. So if you're trying to top up the pressure, but the digital gauge isn't doing anything, but you can definitely hear water flowing through, then that might be a sign the water pressure sensor is blocked. Easiest way to check is to compare it to the manual gauge, which will be on the right hand side of the pump. If you can see that they're roughly not lining up, then it's a symptom that the water pressure sensor is probably blocked. So another 2 quick tests you could do to check if the water pressure sensor is blocked is opposite to what I just said, is you could drain the boiler down. When you drain the boiler down, the pressure on the digital gauge should go to 0. If it's not going to 0 and it's staying on 1 point whatever, then that's a sign that it's blocked because it can't detect that the boiler is obviously empty. So another reason you could be getting F75 is the pump is faulty. So what should happen when the pump spins is it should change the pressure in the boiler. The water pressure sensor acts as a device to detect that pressure change. If it can't detect that pressure change, then you will also get the F75. So again, if the pump's not spinning, or again, the water pressure sensor is blocked, then it's not going to detect that change and not allow the boiler to go to the next step of the sequence. So a few checks you can do to check if the pump is spinning. You could put your ear to the boiler, see if you hear a whirring noise, or you could put your hand on the pump, see if it feels like it's vibrating, or you could just go onto eBay or Amazon, get one of these little magnetic tools and put it on the front where the silver cap is, and it should rotate if the pump is spinning okay. Okay, so those are the most common reasons why you would get F75 on this boiler. Again, you'll have the rare occasion where it's something weird or strange that would require more tests or research. I try to make this video more based around the more common reasons why. But any other engineers watching this video, feel free to put in the comments if you feel like I've missed something or you've come across something in the past to why you've had F75. It's all about learning at the end of the day, helping everyone out. So yeah, put that below. Hopefully you found something useful in this video, but I'll try to post some more like this.